John Gill, 3 John chapter 1, verse 6. Scripture quote, which have borne witness of thy charity before the church, unquote. At Ephesus, where John was, these brethren and strangers coming thither, and being greatly affected with Gaius' kindness and liberality to them, could not forbear speaking of it to his praise in the presence of the members of the church, as well as acquainted the Apostle John with it. The Syriac version reads, before the whole church. They bore testimony of his liberality in a very public manner. And this the apostle mentions to encourage Gaius to go on and continue in his kindness to the very same persons, since they retained such a grateful sense of past favors, and whereas they were now returning back, he desires that he would give them some further assistance. Scripture quote, whom if thou bring forward on their journey, unquote. The word here used signifies to send on before, as in Acts 15:3, and is used by the Septuagint in the same sense as here, and in the above places in Genesis 18:16, where it is said that Abraham went with them, the angels, to bring them on in the way, to send them on, or send them away, to dismiss them, take his leave of them in a friendly and honorable way. The Targums of Onkelos and Jonathan render it to accompany them, and so this Greek word, which seems to answer to the Hebrew phrase, signifies an honorable accompanying, leading forth and taking leave of friends, and so the apostle encourages Gaius to behave in like manner to the brethren and strangers, meaning either by accompanying them in person, or by sending his servants along with them, both to direct them their way, and to secure them from danger, and chiefly by furnishing them with everything necessary for them. See Titus 3:13. And this he would have to do, Scripture quote, after a godly sort, unquote, or worthy of God, an imitation of God, who is merciful, kind, and benefits, or as it became him whom God had called by his grace to his kingdom and glory, or as it was fit and proper such servants of God as those brethren were, should be used, and this would be well-doing. Scripture quote, thou shalt do well, unquote. What is grateful and well-pleasing to God, and beautiful and lovely in the eyes of his people. End of John Gill 1:6.